What's up, live stream? It's Richard Chancey from richardchancey.com. Yesterday, I made a promise to you, and here's the promise, that I'm going to come on and I'm going to live stream every day as I build a new business. The business that I'm building is called Information Business Coaching. It's all about information products. Over the last 6 years, I've built a couple different companies selling training online, and today I got really excited because I started finishing off some of the courses that we're going to use in our coaching. So we're going to combine live coaching with information products. If you don't know what an information product is, here's how we say it. It's basically taking what you know and turning it into predictable cash flow, meaning build a membership site, build some funnels, build some webinars to be able to drive automated traffic, people into training, add value to them, and then offer them a next step. What I got excited about today was I finished up one signature course and two mini courses. The mini courses are courses that we're going to be giving away so that you can get a taste of what an information product is, and at the same time you can learn something about yourself. I finished up today What's My Course, and all I've got to do is put a lead magnet order form together on that, or a web form. So basically what we'll do is we'll send you to the web form, and then you'll be able to get access to this course for free, and it's going to answer a big question for you. And the question is, if I was going to build a course, what course would I build? So here's the thing I got really excited about today as I really went full bore. Over the last 15 months, I've had really three different jobs. I have, many of you know that I host a podcast for John Maxwell. I also built a program for them called Leader Core in partnership with them. I have a church training business where we train pastors all over the world. In about November, December, we started putting together a suite of processed products to teach other people how we do what we do, and that's a lot. And then early spring this year, I got another idea for another business that we were going to dive in and go after really hard. And I woke up one morning, honestly, prayed about it. I'm like, why am I so stressed out? And it was because my focus was all over the place. So I wanted to talk to you today just about focus. Like, what are you working on? Do you have 10 different ideas that you are going to do someday? And if you do, that's not a bad thing. I'm kind of a visionary operator, and a visionary is somebody that always has a new idea or an idea about how to make somebody else's idea better. And then the other side of me is this very practical builder is how I would describe it. Take an idea and actually execute on it, building webinars and funnels and membership sites, and solving a lot of times technical problems, but sometimes just ordinary business problems, like how do we generate more leads for our business. But over the last year, I just got so distracted doing so many different things. And as I began to look back, I started asking myself a question. When have I been supremely focused? And then what will focus do in my life right now? I think I mentioned this yesterday, but my birthday is actually tomorrow. And on my birthday every year, I take a look back at the previous year. I journal a lot. So I look at my journal, and then I try to look forward and have a conversation, a very weird conversation, kids, with 1 year older version of myself. So I'll be 48 tomorrow. So I sit down and I go, hey, what would 49-year-old Richard say to 48-year-old Richard? Because 48-year-old Richard can actually put his mind around 12 months. If you give me 20 years, I can't do it. And then I try to have a conversation with myself 10 years in the future. Am I focusing today on the things that are going to matter to me 10 years from now? And not just in my business. Am I missing the non-business parts of my life by focusing too much on too many different things in my business? And this is what I know. There's one or two things that you do that are worth a lot more in your business than everything else combined. And it makes a lot of sense to figure out what those one or two things are. In fact, in the next couple of days, I'm going to share with you, I don't know what to call this, but when I have a million different things going on, I sit down with an Excel spreadsheet and I purify that list. And what I do is I go through and I have a ranking system that I use to help me understand what I should do today, what I should focus on next. What's the most profitable problem for me to solve right now? So that's what I got excited about today, is I'm starting now to see the focus around building this information products business, the hope of being able to help a lot of people transition from maybe working in a job that they don't love, or maybe they do love it, but there's something that they want to do more. An information products business is incredible for that, because the barrier to entry as far as cost is relatively low. And if you've had any kind of years under your belt working somewhere, chances are you know something that other people will pay you to help them understand the shortcut. So if you haven't already, if you're watching me on Facebook, make sure that you like or comment. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. I promise you, I'm going to live stream every day, and you're going to get a whole new idea about what it takes to grow a business today. Let me just tell you this. When I was 15, 17, 18 years old, if you wanted to start a business in the middle 80s, you had to go borrow money from an uncle and put together a business plan and somehow convince somebody that loves you to invest in something that they don't know is going to work or not. Let me just tell you, it's not that way anymore. Access to owning a small business and then growing that into a decent sized business really is available to everybody now. It took me a couple of years to figure out how to do it, and that's what I hope to do, is to help you circumnavigate those years and just jump right in and do what is the most important things first. So if you haven't already, like, comment, share, subscribe, and hang out with me. And if you have questions, put them in the comments below, or you can email me at support@richardchansey.com. I'm looking for those questions. I want to know what's on your mind if you're interested in this kind of business, because maybe we'll do a live stream together, or I'll just take your questions and answer them live on here and give you credit for asking the question. So again, support@richardchansey.com. I'll put that in the description, and also like, share, comment. All right, thanks so much. I look forward to seeing you on the live stream tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow I think I am going to cover this process I walk through when I'm trying to clear my mind of everything and get to the very next important thing. So if you haven't, subscribe. Did I say that enough? Felt like I might have said that too much. Okay, thanks so much, and I will catch you on tomorrow's live stream.